Alright guys, so we got a video today. Not going to be energetic about this one. We're going to get right into it. Something bad happened with the pool pond. A bad issue. We're going to get right into the video now. Just from the moment I walked out here, I started recording. So it's not really going to be that much professional video, but yeah, just let you know we lost some animals. Some really like animals I really was attached to, that I really had. Some of them I had for a really long time. Or one of them I had for a really long time. Some of them I just was attached to because of the fact that I bred those animals and produced those animals, so I was really bonded to them. And so yeah, we're just gonna get right into the video. So yeah, we're just gonna show y'all what happened. Okay, so something happened. I don't know if there's a hole in the thing. Oh crap! No, that's not a hole. That's a dent. Okay, good. I thought that was a hole. I don't know. I think the drain came loose. Somehow the water in the pond drained. So yeah, I got to get the goldfish, move them in there. And hopefully that keeps them safe. So there's already one in there that I tossed in there. So we're just gonna try to catch some of these. And yeah, I'm just gonna catch them and not record it. So we'll get back to you whenever. Okay, that was a horrible. Keep missing them. Dang it. It's also stirring up all the crap, so it's kind of hard to catch them. How do I not catch this thing? Come here, go. There you go. We're gonna catch them and move them. So yeah, bet you guys whenever they're all caught. It took me forever, but we finally caught the megalodon of goldfish. He's kind of small compared to how big goldfish actually get, but as far as my goldfish, that's a monster right there. Look at that thing. So we're gonna move him here. Okay, he's cool. Okay, water temperatures here is pretty much the exact same as here, so not really worried about it. And it comes from the same place, so pH is the same, so not really gonna worry about acclimating them. So yeah, all the younger goldfish are hanging out in there. There's my fantail. I actually found the fantail. Fantail's okay, so that makes me happy. But yeah. So yeah, and okay, it's weird because it was horrible timing. I bought the pump and got it ready, brought it out here to go fix the filter, and this is drained. So yeah, that kind of sucked because filter's running and working. You can see it's going to work there on the mini pool pond. So yeah, I guess they're just gonna live in here for a little while until this gets fixed and they get moved back in here. Or I don't know. We're gonna figure it out as we go along. So yeah, got to get some more fish. That freaking giant goldfish is so hard to catch. There's some small goldfish still left hanging around in here. I don't know if I've caught my oranda yet. They're all swimming. I know I've caught the brown ones, like all the little dark brown ones that you think would be hard to spot. I've caught those. I've caught, I think, all of my original goldfish from the old ponds, so I think they're all good and got. We actually did find a dead one of the babies that we rescued. I did find a dead one, unfortunately. I don't know if they died related to this or if it was just weird looking, but he did kind of look a little deformed. His right behind his head looked really sunk, like behind the gills too. Looked kind of sunken in, so I don't know if that was a deformity that killed him or what. Doubt it was this because it didn't get low enough to kill anything. I doubt it was bullying because he wasn't tore up. And yeah, I don't know what could have killed him. Could have been a water quality here. Not sure. So hopefully nothing else happens to any of the other goldfish. And I've got to find the turtle too. I have no clue where he's at. But yeah, so we're gonna get all these fish rescued and yeah, we'll just get back to you guys whenever it's done. Caught the turtle, so we're just gonna set him down in here, and we'll put his little basking platform in there in a minute. So yeah, we'll just leave him in there for now. Okay, so we're hanging out in my car now. I couldn't catch some of the small goldfish, so we're just gonna make a little DIY fish trap. So we're gonna take a bottle, cut the top off like this, make sure the lid's not on it, take a couple pinches of fish food, and actually I dropped some turtle food down here earlier, so we're gonna drop some turtle food in there because that stuff smells bad and they would like it. Put the lid back on because I already spilled this in my car once. We're going to take the top of the lid, push it down in there. I'm actually going to have to push it off camera because I need two hands, so I'll get back to you guys in a second. Okay, so now that it's done, they swim in there, but fish are kind of stupid so they can't swim back out because it's kind of hard to swim straight to that little hole. So we're going to go put this in the pool pond and catch some of the last little fish. Okay, I'm filling it back up a little bit. Got that pond doing some interesting stuff with. So yeah, there's one right here, I think. I just saw him, kind of the shadow. He's right here, yep. Yeah, I just watched him swim off. So we're going to bury this trap. Not bury it, submerge the trap. And they're going to go in, hopefully. Hopefully, there's like 3 or 4 left in here. And a koi that I can't find. So hopefully I catch those. Because, well, number one, I don't want to lose them. And especially since some of those are the babies I bred. And that koi was expensive. So I kind of need to catch these. Filling it up again. I think it was a drain issue. I don't think there's a hole in the pond, so we're going to fill it back up. If it falls down again, I'll know there's a bigger issue. But if it fills back up and stays fine, then there is no issue. So yeah, just kind of going to fill it up and figure this situation out. So yeah, this pond filled it up a little bit more. Okay, so I didn't know the pump I bought actually has a built-in filter. And since that bucket's kind of big, it was kind of struggling to actually filter the water out. So I just put the pump in there, run a tube to there, so that way clean water is getting pumped into the plateau pond, and it's overflowing, giving flow into the whatchamacallit pond, and it's pushing the dirty plateau pond water out. And yeah, so hopefully everybody's happy and healthy. The black platy's right there hanging out, which yeah, I might need to adjust it so the flow's not that bad, but I mean the fish can always just go under and they'll be fine. So yeah, pond. Okay, so we've got a couple of sad updates on the pond. I took that out and put it in here because some of the platies had gotten into the big pond. Still got to get them out, but I noticed the turtle wasn't coming up to eat, and I checked behind the platy pond, and the turtle had wedged himself up underneath the pond and didn't make it. So yeah, so I just buried the turtle. Real sad about it. I've had that turtle for like 4 years, so I'm really sad about it. So yeah, so because if that pond wouldn't have broke, the turtle would have been fine. So yeah, I lost one of my favorite animals in the pond, because that was probably, honestly, one of my favorite animals. That, and I mean, arguably the big goldfish right there, probably two of my, and the fantail goldfish, of course, and the Ryukins. I like all the animals in this pond, but I do have favorites. But yeah, I was putting some structure in the ponds, these little tubes for the fish to play with and hide in, and I just noticed I hadn't seen the turtle, so I go looking for him. I figured he was hiding behind there or something, and he'd wedged himself up underneath the bin somehow. And yeah, so it kind of sucks. I lost my last turtle, his little buddy that I had, I bought the exact same day, because he'd wedged himself in between underneath a rock, or in between two rocks. I can't really remember exactly. I just know something in between a rock or under. It doesn't matter. Same thing happened, and yeah, they did drown from that. So yeah, it's, I don't really know. Whenever I get that pond fixed, maybe I could take in a rescue turtle or something and get more turtles in the pond, which that really did bum me out. So yeah, guys, just beware. Like I'm actually really kind of sad about that. I'm actually like tearing up a little bit, because that's why I'm kind of, I don't really want to show my face, because I am really sad about that turtle dying. So I really was attached to that turtle, and his name was Blueberry. So yeah, I really did like. He lived in the house with me for a good many years until he got put in the pool pond. So it was about 3 years he lived in the house. He went outside in the summertime for 1 year. So yeah, I'm really bummed out about it. But yeah, so it's just kind of, yeah. But yeah, so the pond, the white clouds are doing good. Also, I found out some of those baby white clouds are actually platies. So yeah, I don't know if any of those are white cloud babies. So that's also another bummed out thing that happened today. The fish trap did not work. I had it fully submerged. I took it out a second ago. It didn't work, but I caught 2 more fish out of here. So I think there's one still in here, I know, because I saw his back surface and I was trying to net. But yeah, so there's a lot of poops up the top, so I need to clean this out. Yeah, it's just not a good day. Not been a good. This is actually the day after the first section of this video, so this just isn't a good. This hasn't been a good time at all. But yeah, so disappointed it was just baby platies, because I saw some bright orange ones. I picked them out and they're like blue and orange. White clouds aren't blue and orange, so I put them in the platy pond. Some of the platies are loose. We lost 1 or 2 goldfish actually, because I did find a in this pond I did find what looked to be like a goldfish spine. So I guess one of the goldfish died. It was a smaller one, so I'm assuming just maybe the stress of the move. At least he went in the tunnel just now. That's pretty cool. One of the small ones we bred died. Luckily, all my fancy purebred goldfish are still alive, thankfully. Not that their lives matter any more than the other ones. It's just, because I just kind of, you don't want the fancy ones dying. So, and it's also, I get more attached to them simply because they're more recognizable. Like I think that's pretty sure that's the Aranda right there. I get more attached to them just because I can recognize them. So yeah, it's pretty sad. And we had some platies escape, so I got to recatch those. So it's just not been a good day at all for the pond. Okay, something's barking. Only good thing that happened today was I found out that pump actually has a built-in filter, so it's pretty cool. And the water's looking a little bit cleared up. So I guess that's a positive. So yeah, also I put that little rope across there to kind of work as a support beam so that bin doesn't bow out too much. So yeah, it's just not been a good day at all. Lost some really good animals because of the pond malfunction. I'm assuming what had happened was, because when I fiddled with the drain a little bit, the drain felt a little like loose. It wasn't open, but it was loose. So I don't know if maybe it just came loose over time, or maybe the turtle went around looking for something to eat and pecked at it and it popped open a little bit. But I added some more water and it doesn't look like the water line has dropped any. So I'm assuming we're good to go. I'm just gonna clean it out first, and yeah, so I'm not really happy about what's going on at all here. Yeah, so hopefully we can get some rescue turtles, because I was wanting to get some rescue turtles anyways. So I was just to get my turtles some. Well, turtles don't exactly need friends, but they don't mind living in little groups. So I was wanting to get like 2 or 3 little turtles for this. I was wanting to get maybe another red ear. Maybe get a like a Mississippi map turtle, something cool. Not a soft shell, because soft shells you almost never see them. They just hang out, and plus I don't want to add sand to this. So yeah, and he'd be hiding in the sand all day, and it just wouldn't be right for me to get a soft shell. I almost picked up an albino red ear at the last Repticon, but I just decided not to. I don't know, there's some weird laws about buying turtles under 4 inches, and that turtle was under 4 inches, so I just didn't know if it was legal or not, so that's why I just kind of didn't go along with it. Because I mean, 65 for albino red ears is a steal, so I should have got them. Honestly, looking back, I maybe should have. I'm not positive on the laws of turtles, so I just didn't bother with it. I'd rather go to PetSmart or something, or not that I'd rather go to PetSmart. I'm saying that if I were to buy a turtle, PetSmart at least sells them when they're over 4 inches, so perfectly legal. There's loopholes and stuff getting smaller turtles. I'm not too sure about those loopholes at all. But yeah, or taking a rescue, because I'm pretty sure you can take in rescues that are smaller. So as long as you're not paying for them. So yeah, that did bum me out quite a bit. So yeah, it's a long segment, but it's something that needed to be talked about. Didn't want to hide this from anybody. But yeah, I just got done buried him over next to our old ponds, which I'm going to do something with. I'm probably going to turn those into little wildlife ponds or something. I'm not taking them up or anything. So I buried him next to the ponds or whatever, next to where I'm pretty sure it was a female that he was friends with, because she was a lot bigger and didn't have the dent in the belly. So next to, I guess, his girlfriend or sister. I'm not too sure. They were from the same guy, so who knows what their relation is. Next to his friend. It's next to his friend. So yeah. So yeah, but it was really sad, because I noticed usually when I walk by, I hear the plop in the water. When I feed him, I'll see his little head pop up to eat. I fed him a second ago. He wasn't eating. Never heard a plop. I figured maybe it was, like I said, check behind there. He'd gotten himself wedged. So yeah, turtles are not going in this pond anymore, unless the only time I'd put a turtle in this pond is if I found a way to block off these sides to where they couldn't get behind there and get wedged, because they can't really get wedged from the front. From the back, it's a little loose, because it's kind of on a hill, so this is slanted, so they can kind of push back. So yeah, whenever that's fixed, we might put another turtle in here for a grow out pond, or we might just put it right in the big pond. I'm not too sure yet. But yeah, I'm a little just upset about it, so we're just going to end this segment. I don't know if this is going to be the final segment. If it is, well, I'll see you guys next time. We're ending it on a bad note today. If this isn't, then we'll cut to the next segment, but yeah, we're just going to roll with what we got here. So yeah, so I'm going to be a little bit happier for this last segment, because don't want to end it off on a sad note. Video started out kind of fun, kind of funny. Well, before the intro, I'd already lost animals before I filmed the intro, so I was a little bit sad. But the first actual part into the video after the intro was kind of happy, because it was kind of just a little funny situation. Nothing was wrong, no animals were hurt yet. Just a little pond drain, kind of a little funny video. Was just kind of thought it'd be a fun little video to, make and somehow get some maybe clickbait views off of. Say tragedy at the pool pond. Then that tragedy did hit, so it's not even clickbait anymore. It was tragedy actually did hit, because I mean, I thought they were safe once they were in the new pond. They were not. One of them was not. I don't know if stress killed the other one of them. One of them was dead in the main pond, so that was a tragedy. That did happen. So I don't even know which one I lost in the main pond, just because I found the bones from the goldfish. I'm not going to show that, but I did find goldfish. They will eat each other. The second one dies, I'll start eating it, so that's I'm assuming what happened. But yeah, the fish trap didn't work. I actually gotta check again, make sure, because I put it back in there, so it might have worked. But yeah, guys, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Usually our videos are happier than this. This isn't something that happens much at all. So yeah, just like and subscribe. We'll see you soon, hopefully next time with a happier video. So peace.